As a child, young Ronaldo Nazário witnessed his parents, Nélio Nazário de Lima Sr. and Sonia dos Santos Barata, go their separate ways. Before that, they had struggled to send him to school, and he was seen as a child prodigy in the area of academics. Ronaldo's good grades at school disappeared following his parents' separation. With no one to care for his education, he dropped out of school and found love in football in the quest to survive. We present the full story of a Brazilian football legend who is best known by the nickname Fenômeno. This version of Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima's biography fact, including his childhood story, brings you a true and detailed account of notable events from his boyhood years in Brazil to the moment he achieved fame. The analysis of Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima's memoir involves his life story before fame, family life, and many off and on-pitch little-known facts about him. So without further ado, let's begin. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima, childhood story, early life and family background. For biography starters, Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima was born on the 18th day of September 1976 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, to his father, who goes by the name Nélio Nazário de Lima, Sr., and his mother, Mrs. Sonia dos Santos Barata. Research has it that Brazilian Ronaldo is the third child of the couple. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima hails from a poor family, and his parents once struggled to send him to school. He was recognized as a child prodigy in his growing years, mostly in the area of academics. His progress and good performance at school reached its climax at the age of 11 when the unexpected happened. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima's parents, Sonia dos Santos Barata and Nélio Nazário de Lima, separated and went their various ways when he was only 11. Having no one to take care of him, Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima had to drop out of school. At that time, the only way to earn little money was to play street soccer competitions. He found love in football in the quest to survive. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima biography. Facts Samrats. Early start to football. Barely 6 months after he took to football, Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima became a regular member of all the football matches that were organized in his local area. He received full support from his friends and neighbors who knew his predicaments and wanted him to progress quickly. This early start to football began in the streets of Bento Ribeiro, which is a suburb of Brazil's Rio de Janeiro. It was also a place where his phenomenal rise to the very top of world football began. Ronaldo utilized all opportunities given to him to showcase his revolutionary street skills on the field. His hard work paid off as he was spotted by a Brazilian legend, Jairzinho, who at that time was both a football coach and scout. Upon witnessing his football qualities and potential, Jairzinho gave instant recommended, which saw the 16-year-old signing for his former club Cruzeiro. In his debut season with the club, Ronaldo broke a record by scoring an astonishing 44 goals in 44 games. His blistering acceleration, powerful body balance, and close control, plus technique, wowed all football pundits and fans. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima biography. Road to Fame story. His continued performance helped the club to its first Brazil Cup championship in 1993. At some point, everyone started calling him the new Pelé, thanks to his football pattern that resembles that of Pelé when he started at the very same age in 1958. It took little time before Ronaldo gained huge national recognition at the tender age of 17. More so, his performance gave him an automatic ticket to the 1994 FIFA World Cup, which was held in the United States, though he watched the competition from the bench as his countrymen won the cup. Soon enough, word of Ronaldo's abundant talent spread to European shores thanks to his huge talent and the news of his inclusion in Brazil's 1994 FIFA World Cup winning squad. He was eventually scouted by one man, the great Piet de Visser. He is widely regarded as one of the then best scouts in world football, having previously unearthed the likes of Romario, Ronaldo's compatriot. His performance at the local level won him a transfer to PSV Eindhoven after the World Cup. Ronaldo accepted because it was, as of then, a tradition for players from Brazil to go to Holland or France to learn the European game before their big move. Ronaldo Nazário hit the ground running when he signed a PSV Eindhoven contract in the Netherlands in 1994. While at the club, he averaged nearly a goal per game against top-notch European competition. He spent 2 seasons at PSV Eindhoven, scoring 54 goals in 57 games. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima, the memorable year 1996. It was the summer of 1996, a year where lots of things happened. The year Michael Johnson won double gold at the Atlanta Olympics. A year England had hosted and almost reached the final of the European Championships. The year the 5 bundles of trouble called the Spice Girls were unleashed, telling us what they wanted, what they really wanted. A year Hotmail had just been invented. A year the few G's killed us softly with that song. This was the year Nelson Mandela stepped down as Prime Minister of South Africa. A year Prince Charles and Princess Diana were signing divorce papers. Above all, it was a year when the name Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima became a household name that got global attention. This was the year Barcelona snatched a goofy 19-year-old kid, Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima, from PSV Eindhoven, a Dutch top club, who could score goals for fun. Mourinho coached him. It was during this time that Sir Bobby Robson and Jose Mourinho worked with Ronaldo as Barcelona's manager and assistant manager. Though Ronaldo would only stay with Barcelona for a single season, but had a telling impact in his time with the club. Ronaldo led the club to UEFA Cup Winners' Cup and Copa del Rey glory. Though he would only stay with Barcelona for a single season, with a telling impact in his time with the club. He scored a total of 47 goals in 49 games, and also became the youngest player to ever win the FIFA World Best Player of the Year award, a record that stands to date. At 20 years old, Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima was displaying a standard of goal-scoring techniques the world had never seen before. In his words, "I love to score goals after drilling past the defenders as well as the goalkeeper. This is not my footballing speciality, but my habit." Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima, the Inter Milan story. Money was beginning to talk in football in the year 1998. That year, Barcelona accepted a then world record bid of £18 million, a gigantic transfer record at that time, from Inter Milan for Ronaldo. As someone who never likes to back down from a challenge, Ronaldo Nazário made a move to the Italian giants. His debut season with the Nerazzurri was typical of what the world had come to expect from its global icon. A total of 34 more goals followed, and Ronaldo broke more records playing alongside a great name like the Nigerian Taribo West. Ronaldo became the first player to ever win back-to-back FIFA World Player of the Year awards, while also scooping the prestigious Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima, 1998 World Cup Finals. As far as the FIFA World Cup Finals go, the one played in 1998 between Brazil and France, that memorable game, couldn't have had a better script. While Brazil's national team was looking to defend the crown they won in 1994, France was playing at home, and they were desperately looking to win the prestigious Golden Trophy for the first time. That World Cup final game also saw 2 football legends take on each other, with Zinedine Zidane, Eden Hazard's idol, overshadowing the great Ronaldo Nazário, who himself was embroiled in a fantastic controversy that left almost every one of his fans confused. Consider this: the global superstar, Ronaldo, who was Brazil's golden boy, fell sick just hours before the game. In that FIFA World Cup Finals, he was expected to lead the side against a resurgent France. Unfortunate issues. Media reports soon made way for new stories that the Brazilian had been suffering from an upset stomach. More excuses were unfolded for Ronaldo Nazário, ranging from food poisoning to having personal problems in his love life. Ultimately, the shocking truth was revealed by the Brazilian team doctor, Lidio Toledo, who revealed that Ronaldo had been rushed to the hospital after suffering a convulsion during his sleep the night before the 1998 final. Initially dropped from the starting lineup and taken to the hospital, he made a dramatic return to the team just minutes before kickoff. However, the story took another twist. Despite his return, Ronaldo couldn't overcome his illness and delivered a below-par performance. This gave Zinedine Zidane the opportunity to shine, as the French-Algerian scored twice, leading France to a memorable 3-0 victory over Brazil in the World Cup final. We lost the FIFA World Cup, but I won another cup so dear to me. That cup is my life. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima biography, The Injury Story. Many potentially great footballers have had career-threatening injuries. Michael Owen, someone who was once feared for his lightning pace, faced the same injury as Ronaldo, and he could not return to become half the player he once was. Paul Gascoigne, Phil Foden's hero, Tiger Woods, Joe Cole, Gary Neville, and many more athletes have had career-ending injuries and could never return to their best form. There's a thin line that separates the great from the rest. It is definitely a hard task to become the best. What's harder? To become the best, fall, be written off, and then rise to become the best again. This is Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima's injury story. 1998 World Cup injury and comeback. He was injured in a collision with French keeper Barthez in the 1998 FIFA World Cup. He later took his revenge on Barthez, who had collided into and injured him in the 98 World Cup final, with a stunning hat trick away to English giants Manchester United. That earned him a standing ovation from thousands of fans at Old Trafford. The 1999-2000 injury and comeback. On November 21, 1999, tragedy struck again as Ronaldo ruptured a knee tendon while playing in a Serie A clash against Lecce. After surgery and 5 months of rehabilitation, the world-class striker made his return in the Coppa Italia final against Lazio. The hope of Ronaldo's fairy tale comeback was shattered after he, once again, suffered a second, more serious injury. This was an injury to the same knee after just 7 minutes on the field. He was carried off by a stretcher. He would not play again until the end of the 2001/2002 season. By implication, he was out for a year. He only appeared for 16 games and grabbed only 7 goals for Inter that season. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima, post-Inter Milan era. After recovering, Ronaldo made enough effort to persuade the then Brazil manager, Luís Felipe Scolari, to include him in his squad for the forthcoming 2002 World Cup in Japan, Korea. Having improved and redeveloped his game to replace his reliance on his abundant speed and agility, Ronaldo became a different player in his post-injury time. He relied more on strength and an improved eye for goal. This he acquired through plenty of years of career experience. He unveiled his new style of play to devastating effect, guiding his Brazilian side to the final once again, and a showdown with a stubborn German side. Again, all the pre-match talk focused on Ronaldo overcoming his demons from the 1998 FIFA World Cup finals. Overcoming them, the Brazilian actually did. The Brazilian unveiled his new style in the 2002 World Cup to devastating effect, where he guided Brazil towards another World Cup final and scored 2 goals. He scored 8 goals in the tournament and won the MVP. He also won the FIFA World Player and Laureus Comeback of the Year award that year. Real Madrid, his performance at the 2002 FIFA World Cup earned Ronaldo Nazário another world record transfer fee, this time a whooping 39 million euros, as Real Madrid added him to their ever-growing powerful lineup of Galacticos. Despite being sidelined until mid-October, Real Madrid's fans gave Ronaldo a hero's welcome. They chanted his name at matches he didn't attend and broke records for merchandise sales. In true Ronaldo fashion, he thanked the fans with 2 goals on his debut and went on to score 30 goals, helping Madrid win La Liga. Despite a succession of unexpected career injuries, Ronaldo would go on to score a total of 104 goals in 184 games for Real Madrid over the course of 5 years at the club. Post-Madrid era injury crisis and comeback. For unknown reasons, Ronaldo fell out of favor with Real Madrid manager Fabio Capello in 2006. Following the immediate signing of Ruud van Nistelrooy from Manchester United, his days at the Santiago Bernabeu were numbered. On January 27, 2007, Ronaldo Nazário signed for Italian giants AC Milan in a deal worth 7.5 million euros. On the 13th day of February 2008, in a Serie A match against Livorno, Ronaldo Nazário was stretchered off the field after he suffered a ruptured kneecap ligament following an innocuous attempt to win the ball for his Rossoneri team. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima. Retirement. Ronaldo announced his retirement from football on a certain Monday, in what was called an emotional press conference, a conference that brought an end to his 18-year career. Ronaldo finally announced his retirement in February 2011. According to Ronaldo, "My career was beautiful and wonderful. I've had many defeats but infinite victories. It's very difficult to leave a passion that made me so happy. Mentally, I wanted to continue my career, but I have to acknowledge that I lost the fight to my body. Thanks for watching.